Alrighty. I'll go ahead and show Juche Tower here. That way you'll just see my, what in the world? Hold on, I'm just hearing something with the dryer. I'm like, whew. Okay, sorry. Oh well, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that in. That way y'all can laugh. I was gonna say, I don't know if this is a hot take. Sorry. I don't know if there's a hot take or not, but I do think that body armor is more important than a firearm. I think that it's better to protect yourself. And to me, a firearm, in my opinion, is a liability. And I'm not quite an insurance guy yet, so I can't use that term, in any specificity. But I feel like having a firearm in your hand is more of a liability than body armor. To me, body armor shows that you're ready to protect yourself, regardless. That's the actual way to protect yourself from getting shot. With anything, up to like a Magnum or like, a 50 caliber, when you get to those levels, or maybe a hollow point to some degree. But, like 9 mil or 40 cal, I would like to assume. Now, of course, like I say, body armor is not treated equally. But I would say, helmet, body armor, that includes covering your arms, covering your legs. To me, that's far more important than having a firearm. I say that because you could have 10 firearms in your house, like a shotgun, a Glock, maybe an AK or an AR or something like that. And maybe something else, right? But if you get shot in the arm, you get shot in the chest, that firearm isn't going to do you much good, right? We saw with the whole business with, I'm trying to think of his name now, Kyle Rittenhouse, right? Feel as you want to. I'm not going to sit here and praise it, or I'm going to be a centrist on that, but it's like, look, when that dude, was about to, don't shoot, right? And he had that fight, he had a piece in his hand. I said I was going to be centrist, and then I obviously showed my hand, but oh well. But it wasn't going to do him any good. For me, like I say, carry, have yourself some body armor, man. Get an actual helmet, not a bike helmet. Like I said, this isn't 2015 anymore. You can't just wear a bike helmet. Have an actual helmet. You can pick them up. Like I say, you can find the military grade stuff. Get you a helmet and get you at least get a a vest to cover yourself with. That's my opinion. That's not an expert opinion, but to me, that's far more important than having a piece that you're carrying in your hand. To me, it's a liability, and you're a target if you have a firearm in your hand. This isn't me defending the cops either. This is me saying, if you have a piece in your hand, cops are going to come for you, man. Like I say, they feel threatened, right? That's not even, like I say, I know people are going to be like, a cab, this and that, but it's like, look, I don't want to piss off, you don't want to piss off cops any more than anybody else does, right? So it's like, why not just be like, yo, I got my vest on, I got my helmet, maybe make yourself look like you're part of the press, carry your camera in your hand. I'm pressed. Maybe I'll save you a little bit. And if so, find a way to get yourself out, That's what it's all about to me. Is, like I say, I'm not a tough guy. And I hope in this 800 and something videos I've produced, you realize that apart from the tough talk I've said a lot of tough talk, even on, I've said a lot of, iffy, Fed posty stuff, but in general, I want people to be safe. I want people to realize that, look, these systems are breaking down. And you have to be able to, read the tea leaves, so to speak, and see what the new system is going to be wherever you are. Like I say, I've said it before, it's regional. It's going to be different. That's my take anyway. I don't think this is necessarily a hot take. Maybe this is a lukewarm take, but I feel like some people may disagree. I don't know. But I do feel like, protecting yourself does not mean having a firearm necessarily. Protecting yourself means having a vest and having a firearm as a backup. And also just avoiding the bullshit. If you see a line of cops, I mean, I saw this protest earlier, that News to Share channel on YouTube. And they were just, your mom sucks cock and all that. Your mom should have swallowed you and all this sort. It's like, come on, man. If that's BLM, what are you doing? Why do you want to taunt people like that, man? Feel as you want to about the cops, but it's like, then you had folks that were running up and down the street with motorcycles and, four-wheelers. I'm like, what are y'all doing? How does that build solidarity? You just acting a damn fool. This isn't some Rough Riders video from 1999. Knock that off. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Like I say, I can understand to some degree. It's like you want to while out, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old, man. Maybe I'm just too... man, I don't even know, bro. But it's like, y'all can't be doing that, man. Man, like I say, sometimes I have to put out, I put out like a couple tough guy videos, and I put out a video like this where it's like, look, I'm a coward. I've said it before. I'll say it again. So anybody who sees these videos and hears whatever comes out of my mouth, I want to make sure I'm a coward. I am. I'm a cowardly person. If I smell trouble, I'm leaving. I wouldn't join any of these protests for any money. I wouldn't join them. But it's like, look, if I sense trouble, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna hide out somewhere. I did that at jobs too. I always find that place where it's like nobody's at. I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna go here. When I was at school, I'd be like, oh, they don't use this classroom very much. I don't see that many people come in here. I'm gonna come in here and vibe out. That's just how I naturally am, right? Like I say, I've said it before, I'll say it again. These videos are therapy. You shouldn't take what I say 100% seriously. I don't want anyone getting hurt. But I do know that shit is going to get bad. So I can't just say, oh, well, nonviolence. I know that violence is going to happen. It's just a matter of how you're going to avoid it for you yourself. Because there's going to be other folks who get crazy. You have to be smart enough to be like, nah. Anyway, that's a long video to say a lot of BS, but hopefully y'all enjoy that. And see you later. Goodbye.